Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first episode of this podcast called Foreigners Experience. I'm here with my first guest, Su Yang. Su, thank you so much for joining me.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, so we have a nice setup here with 3 cameras. I hope it all goes well. And I was supposed to film this podcast once before with Hannah, but there were some technical issues, so I hope we will do this again one more time. So the theme of this podcast that I planned was supposed to be Foreigners Experience, so I'm gonna ask you some questions. And I already told you the questions, so yeah, we can just start. Alright, the first question was to tell a bit about yourself. What are you doing? Where are you living? Where are you from? Some general questions.
Probably you guys seen me in this channel before.
Yeah.
So, I'm from South Korea and I'm 22 years old. And currently I'm living in Enschede and study physiotherapy with this guy. And yeah, I've been living in Netherlands almost 4 years. And then before starting my education, I lived in Amsterdam for 2 years and work. Now 1.5 years, I would say. Yeah. And then currently living in Enschede.
Yeah. But what did you work in Amsterdam?
Just in Dutch they say horeca. It's a restaurant business. Just basically you're doing waiters or kind of cook, those kind of everything, just restaurant.
Yes.
All the business in the restaurant. It's called horeca. Yeah.
But you also said you did some PT stuff, personal training.
Yeah, I was trying to do it, but because of my visa, because I was in the working holiday program. Yeah. And then it means I can work in basically
you can work 16 hours per week or something.
No, there's no limit. It's just full working visa.
Okay.
But there's a limitation for a period. But
for how long you can have it, yeah?
I think 1 hour. Not 1 hour, 1 year.
Okay.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you want to work in as a personal trainer here, you need to be a freelancer. Yeah. But for my visa, it was not allowed. That's why I couldn't work in as a personal trainer. I was trying, and I got hired and almost there, but nothing works. Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to apply to work in the gym at just the counter, but they told me I need to speak Dutch, so that was
it's always you know.
Bummer. Yeah.
Because we're in Enschede now, not in Amsterdam. Yeah.
Yeah, Amsterdam is more cultural.
More multicultural, and then everybody speak English, you know.
Yeah, I feel like there it's also easier to get job opportunities. It's a bigger city.
I think so, bigger city and bigger opportunity, more people. Yeah, always.
And I heard a lot of people who live in small cities in Netherlands going to Amsterdam on weekends, very often.
I don't know about that, but yeah, it's really busy on the weekend or summer vacation. It's a lot of people.
Especially in Kingsday also.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's everywhere. People screaming and then all the trash in the ground, you know?
Yeah. For those of you that don't know, King's Day is a day in Netherlands in May. I don't know which date in May.
No, it's in April 27th. It's the next day of my birthday.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
And it's a celebration of the king in Netherlands.
Yeah, King's birthday, basically.
Yeah, King's birthday, and it's a crazy day in Netherlands. And everybody wears orange. I don't know why.
I think it's their national color, kinda. You know? Did you see if you see the World Cup, their uniform is also orange.
Oh, I didn't know this.
Yeah, I think their national color, kinda.
I didn't know this. Yeah. All right, next question. So, what was the biggest cultural difference from you when you moved to the Netherlands from South Korea?
Because I'm from different Asian country. Yeah. And then I cannot talk about it without age, you know. Yeah. For example, because you and I we're not the same age. You're definitely younger than me.
Yeah, I'm 20 and you're
22. In Korea I would say it's not difficult, but it's have a little bit of wall that you get along with people that have a different age range, you know.
You cannot be so close with people who are older.
It's up to who you are, but I'm always feel comfortable with people who has the same age with me, you know. For example, all my friends is 22 years old. Just we're in the same grade and we're in the same school, those kind of things, you know. And then here, I think a lot of people, they're in the same range. For example, like 3 years old, like in the range.
Yeah.
But still, like, you can be a friend even though you have like 10 years old differences, and then
Here,
you just call by name, even though you have a lot of age difference. And Korea, I think that's the biggest differences, I think, you know.
For me, it was cool to see that the teachers tell you can call them by names.
Yeah, there was also
That's very cool.
Yeah. I was surprised by that. Yeah.
And you know when we were on the bouncing ball and then Rob went on us. Yeah. That's like the teachers here are so much more connected with students. They don't have like a distance, so they're like normal people.
Yeah.
That was very cool to see. And our college is also very cool because you don't have to come attend classes. Nobody writes you down. That's what I like a lot.
Yeah.
Because for my friends in Croatia, when I told them they can come here, they have a lot of problems of skipping college. They cannot skip everything because they write you down for every day that you were there. And if you don't attend some percentage, then you cannot go to the next year.
But I think for us also, we need to send a mail, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a mandatory, but I think it's a nice thing to do. That
it is a nice thing to do.
You kind of notion your teacher that, oh, I'm not going to be there because of this. I think it's kind of nice thing to do. Yeah,
but I like the freedom of that.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
What were your expectations when coming to Europe from Asia?
Well, for me, it's kind of stereotype. If I think about Europe, not only Netherlands, you always think about the kind of individualism, People only think about yourself, and they're like, you're kind of selfish, I would say. But yeah, I didn't trip that much in the whole Europe, but if I see the Netherlands, people are they're also quite think about how people think about you, you know what I mean? Like
they think about how others perceive them a lot.
Yeah. So I thought that was the quite different thing that with my expectation.
For me, it was I don't know, but I still feel I cannot connect 100% with people when they're Dutch or when they speak English. So it's always like that. In your country, when you talk your language, you don't even think about the connection. But for me, it was, maybe a bit of coldness and my expectation. It's not so different from my culture because it's all Europe. But I don't know, maybe Balkan people are also more chilled when it comes to chores, responsibilities and stuff like that. Much more.
More music there.
More music, more like lifestyle, not nice lifestyle, just lifestyle in general.
Yeah.
That's a thing I miss here, but I think also the weather influences a lot.
Yeah, it is great, very great. Yeah.
Yeah. Like when it's colder weather, people don't go next to each other. They're not so close, open. When it's sunnier, people go out, connect, talk.
Yeah. Oh, that quite makes sense.
Yeah.
And also, I was thinking that in Europe, I think streets are a little bit dirty.
You thought that?
I mean, no, that's what I'm feeling now. The streets are a little bit dirty, and also, if you go Korea, the really good thing is the public toilets, bathrooms, they're very clean.
Yeah.
They're very, very clean. But there's also some people that clean every single day, and I think it's Korean people that they're generally, they're really cautious when they using like a public property. Yeah. But here is that if I get into a public restroom, then first you need to pay. You need to pay $1.
Yes, that was like for me.
Everything is free in Korea, and even though I pay, it's very dirty. It's like sometimes I see some things there, some leftover things. Yeah, that's the also things that is really different.
For me, I have two experiences. One was when you have to pay. And we were at Jumbo, me and Pierce. Yeah. And the entry was 50 cents. And I told the guy, I have 80 cents. Can we both go in? Yeah. He was like, no. Like, it's 20 cents, man.
Sometimes there's some guys that stand there and then looking over you,
Yeah, oh my God.
That's so weird,
But sometimes there's no empathy. It's not every Dutch person, but some of them. It's like 20 cents, bro.
Yeah. They're quite strict. Like.
Yeah, they don't have like, they don't skew the laws. Yeah, I think, And one other experience was when you go in the trains,
Trains, yeah?
Yeah, toilets are dirty.
Toilets. Trains are fucking disgusting.
They're a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, like sitting is okay for me, but the toilets there are.
I think also there are a lot of Dutch girls.
Yeah.
They kind of have a habit. Also, my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Before they leave the house, they always go to bed toilet.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to use it in outside.
Yeah, I think every girl.
All the Dutch girls that I know, they do it like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a bit, bit uncomfortable, honestly.
Yeah. For us guys, it's fine, but for girls, yeah.
We can just pee in the tree.
Yeah, we can.
But it's not possible.
One guy told me that how you can, get free transport in the trains,
Yeah.
He told me he goes in from someone, when it beeps, he goes by someone when you have to scan the OVI chip card.
Yeah.
And then for the whole duration of the trip, he's in the bathroom.
Oh.
So nobody can come and scan his.
Yeah, I heard that some people do that, yeah.
Yeah.
But
that's very.
I know.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't do that. Honestly. I don't want to stay in the bathroom then.
Yeah, I was thinking you're gonna stay for 2 hours on the way to Amsterdam in the bathroom.
Exactly, yeah. But I mean, I do understand because I think generally here the fee the cost for transportation, they're very expensive.
It is expensive, but
for example, going back from Amsterdam is like now it's all around 55 euro. I think it's a bit increased. It's around 55 euro, and also just generally bus and trams, they're very expensive. For example, when I live in When I live in Glindeberg, it's like 30-minute cycle and it's like 20 minutes with bus. It's going back, it's like a 6 euro. Imagine that you do it every single day. You spend 30 euro every single week. That's too much.
But that's why the people take memberships, the
membership, yes. But I think there's no membership for bus. It's usually only for train.
I have the membership that 35 euros. For 35 euros, you get free transport on the weekends with everything. Metro, train, bus. And it's 35 euros. So that's
per week?
Okay. Per month.
Per month, yeah. That's a good deal. Yeah.
Yeah, but also it is expensive, but the standard here is high, but if you have the paychecks, then for you don't find it high. Also, the thing I was thinking about, someone says for something that's expensive in a country, but depends from which country he came from. If you came from UK to Balkan countries, you wouldn't say, oh, this is expensive.
Yeah, I think also that's right, because I think also because in Korea, public transports, they're very cheap. The bus is like around €1, no matter how far you go. I think around €1 and €1.5 euro bus. Also metro, same.
I know the tram in Croatia it was 4 kunas, which is 50 cents.
Yeah.
And people still don't even pay for it. Just go in, go out in some station. Yeah, you don't. It's like, but in the same way, it's not as efficient as here. It's slow.
Yeah.
It takes you 40 minutes because it has a lot of stations to get to like 10 kilometers or something, 12.
Yeah, I mean, the quality of transportation is quite good. In the winter, there's always a heater, and in summer, there's always AC.
Yeah.
It's quite good, yeah.
But, And in Dubai, I wanted to say, when you said that it's dirty, Dubai was so clean with metros and everything. I was talking with my dad, it was so clean. And but they don't have a lot of connections with the metro. They have one linear metro.
Yeah.
And then if you want to get somewhere else, you need to wait a long time for a bus, but it's very convenient to have a car there. Here you can last without a car.
I think just generally biking is better here.
Yeah, it is.
Because also you see the roads, they're very small.
Yeah.
And then you see the traffic jam there. Oh, it's crazy.
I think the roads are like this on purpose so people don't drive fast.
I think so.
You cannot bend a lot. Yeah.
And also they try to make people biking instead of driving and buy a car. But people still buy the car, and then there's more traffic jams.
Did you have any discriminations experiences when you came here?
If I'm being honest, I don't really have a experience for like structural or like in my job or something. But yeah, I do have sometimes some kids, especially in Amsterdam. They just say ching ching chong, like this kind of thing. Yeah. But it always happens 1 or 2 times in a year. But there was always kids sometimes like some fuckboys making group, those kind of it, but I never get like a physically harmed or like somebody trying to get me makes me do something or those kind of thing. You know, I never had that like that. I think because I was in the neighborhood, like a quite rich neighborhood, and just generally people's the education level here is very high. So I think just generally there's not many people doing those kind of things. Yeah, but I mean, I also think because I'm a man and also I'm quite built as physically, and if I talk to my friends, Korean friends here, and what according to her experience, and then she got a lot of kind of intimidating things when especially when she's in the clubs, and there's some guys that have how can I say that, like kind of, you know what's the means, the yellow fever.
It's like you have to get vaccinated from that or something like that.
No. Yellow fever means it's kind of sexual fetish. That the white guys or black guys or just all the guys except the Asian guys, they think the Asian girls are very, they're very submissive and they do everything that you want her to do.
Yeah, I didn't know this.
We're calling this Asian yellow fever. Yeah. And then she was trying to find a kind of boyfriend because she wanted a partner here, and then she met like 3 to 4 boys, but there's a lot of guys trying to close with her because they have a yellow fetish. Yellow fever.
I didn't know this.
Yeah. It's called yellow fever.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, it's quite. I think. I always think that if I was Asian girl, not an Asian man like this or Asian woman, probably it could have been different. Yeah. Of course, I never lived as a woman, so I don't know how with their experience, but that's what they say to me, and then I believe that.
I think women generally have to be more like careful when going anywhere.
Of course,
and I think a lot of girls are scared of going somewhere. I was talking with one girl about the experience in Dubai, and she said like, I want to visit that place, but like I'm kind of scared because I heard like what happens to women there. And I said like, nothing happens. Like Dubai is very safe. My sister lives there for half a year. And she didn't have any like anything. And I even heard they like leave doors open there and stuff like that.
Wow. That's maybe a bit too dangerous.
Yeah, but I heard there's like I forgot something at one place in the whole hotel, and I told the girl I forgot my wallet. Can I come upstairs and take it? And she said, I'm at work. You can come. The room is unlocked.
Wow.
Yeah. So I think but it depends on the country, and depends if you're a guy or a girl. But like, but if what you said about the kids discriminating you, they're not old enough to understand that. So I would understand that they're not old enough.
Yeah, I would understand as well, because for me, when I was a kid, I also do the same thing.
Yeah.
To white guys and black guys, I did also the same thing. Right? I didn't know that it was one thing, you know. And now I do understand, but yeah.
And if you don't take it personal, it's like fine. Like we as humans understand when it's a joke or when someone's excessive with it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I didn't have any discrimination experiences. I mean, I have not been here for long, and I don't look like so different, maybe, you know. And also Netherlands is a country of foreigners, a lot of foreigners.
Yeah, there's quite a multi-cultural.
So there's a lot of Turkish, Bulgarian, Romanian, Cyprus, Greek people. So it's from everywhere. But in Croatia, you don't have so many foreigners. You just have Croatians, you know. And when they see someone very different, they're like, ooh, they haven't witnessed that.
I think it's also same in Korea as well. Yeah. Because we don't have that much foreign people, and it's kind of sad thing in Korea. If you have a different looks, then even though you speak Korean fluently, and then you have a Korean husband or wife or whatever. Yeah. Even though you are part of Korean family, you never become Korean, kind of. You know what I mean? People just don't accept you in this society.
Oh, they don't approve you.
Yeah, that's just how it works in Korea, you know? Even though you speak fluently, and then even though you growing up, there's a lot of foreign people that growing up as kids from Korea,
Yeah.
but they're just having different looks. But they're Korean. They speak Korean. They act like Korean, but it's just different looks. But they're never become Korean. It's just, I think it's just
Because of the
how it is.
looks.
Because of the looks. Yeah, I think that's the kind of problem in Korea. Because now in this day, there's a lot of multicultural family in Korea also. I think it needs to be a little bit improved. Yeah.
Yeah, for us, I think the main issue is the standards in Croatia are not that high, and nobody wants to come and live in Croatia. People just go for vacation there. So, and because of that, we don't have a lot of foreigners, and because of that, then when you see foreigners, then you're a bit racist because you haven't witnessed that. Even like the older people, not the older, but like my generation, some of them, they make jokes. I understand it's a joke, but some people get offended. But yeah, but we have like maybe Albanian people coming, Bosnian people, so people also from Balkan. But I don't know if you would see a guy from UK saying I want to live my life in Croatia. You know?
No, probably not.
No, probably not. If you think you've changed through the years of living here, what do you think changed you the most?
I think this is the first time that I live in by my own, you know, kind of. I think I learned that how to take care of myself, and then before that, my standard was like fixed by other people, big, you know. I think also because that's also Korean culture that you don't wanna. How can I say? You always think about other people first, you know, what they would think about me, and then what if I make them a little bit disadvantaged, this kind of thing. But when I was here, because also I'm by myself here, so I always think about myself first, and then also that I get a little bit of confidence that talk about my opinion, and then more volume up, those kind of things.
You didn't have this confidence before?
No, I didn't say no, because I think I was thinking more as a group rather than individual when I was in Korea. Yeah.
Well, I think what changed me the most is also like living alone.
Yeah.
And then seeing how dependent you need to be.
Yeah.
For example, now I'm thinking I got my physical shape up a lot.
Yeah.
And like my mental, I am learning. And the only last thing I need is, you know, I want to get my financial situation up, you know. A lot of things are financed by parents in this age, and I just want to, that's why I started working with you. I just want to get those three in order, just for the general, like for myself. But I'm glad, I'm glad I got alone in this age, and then you see how much responsibility you actually have in life.
Yeah, this is really good opportunity for us. You get out of your comfort zone. Yeah. Yeah, it's very nice.
I think, a lot of people who like still live with parents, it's not a bad thing, but as I said in my last video, everybody who has an opportunity to go and live alone in 20s should do it.
I think so, yeah. It's very nice.
Because I once talked with people before, and they said like, I don't have trouble living with them, you know, still. And I think, I know you don't have trouble, but I don't know, you should try. You should try.
And also, what I really feel in my skin is that once I'm here, because my country is like literally like other side of the earth, you know, and then when I've been here, like I don't know why I always feel that I'm not really special in this world, you know, like I'm not really special, and that I am like a part of machine that able to be replaces.
Yeah.
I don't think somebody would notice, unless my mother, that even though I just disappear, nobody would know that. You know? Yeah, you're not that... You kind of understand when you travel a lot that you're just like a particle. Exactly. That's also good for that you know kind of how the word works. That the world doesn't go around you. You go around the world. When I was in Korea, I think I was a little bit kind of egocentric, that I'm the kind of center of the world, and then I think I thought Korea is the only stage that I can do something. But now I've been here, and then the world is big, a lot of people, and then it just changed my mind a lot, you know. I didn't think necessarily that like Croatia was everything, but I didn't think about other countries and other things and
As I said in my last video, that I didn't know that you can like do a lot of stuff different way. Yeah. It's good to have the mentality like that when you get away. Where do you plan to go after your study?
After this education, my personal ambition is I still want to do master. So I'm probably going to stay here, but I'm not sure yet but I'm not a type of person that I need to stay in a certain area. I really don't mind where I'm going to be. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Like now I don't mind living anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
If I live for 3 months in America, in I would like to experience that.
Yeah.
Living so many places. Yeah.
I think that's also this kind of privilege as a young person. You know, you can move around. And you can easily fuck up, but you still have a time to recover.
Yeah.
It's a really good privilege as a young person.
Yeah, because later you need to settle.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I wanted to tell you about the independence you said.
Yeah.
Like you can see the persons who are very dependent and who are not when you go on vacation. Mm-hmm. You know, the person who just takes care of the dishes himself, the lunch, the organization, and then you have people who just slack around.
Yeah.
And then you can really see, who does stuff by himself and stuff like that. That's what I realized when I go on vacation with people and in general. Then you kind of see personalities, how someone like when he would live alone.
Yeah.
Some people wouldn't be that disciplined.
Or like someone just sitting on the couch all day, you know?
Yeah.
When other people do like cooking or cleaning, there's always one guy that's sitting on the couch.
Always one person.
Spoiled kid, you know? Yeah.
I think it's not necessarily his fault. I think he never learned to take care of himself, and he never thought of, oh shit, I should do stuff for myself. Mm-hmm. And then if he were to live alone for a month, then he would be like, oh shit, if I don't do this, nobody's gonna do this for me.
Yeah. You're gonna see the dishes in the kitchen and just stacking. Yeah.
But yeah, I think I never had trouble with that. I generally liked keeping clean.
Yeah. Did you do something like that when you're living with your parents? Like, for example, do your laundries, clean your rooms?
Yeah, like, I don't know when it started, but when I was in high school, then I realized, I should fold some laundry for my parents. Then I should put, we didn't wash dishes, we had a dishwasher, you know. I should put all the time, as soon as I eat, put in the dishwasher.
Yeah.
And then I started cooking mainly because of my, fitness, you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want my parents to cook every time because they don't know what I want to eat to build my nutrition. So I should start cooking for myself. And what else did I start to work? Yeah, you vacuum here and there. And I was doing it a lot. My mother said sometimes, you don't have to do it, it's fine.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I want to do it. Yeah.
For me, if I can be honest, I was a bit spoiled kid.
Yeah.
You know, I was cleaning my room because I liked my private space. But I didn't do laundry, those kind of things.
Yeah, but you ignored the other stuff.
Yeah, and I throw my clothes always, just and my mom always say oh, you should do this, Don't put your socks upside down, you know.
But for example, I never washed my clothes in Croatia, but that's the only thing I didn't do. Everything else I did. But I never had trouble with that telling me you should do this.
Yeah.
For more, I had trouble you don't have to do this. Focus on school. Focus on this. But before I wasn't spoiled. I was just I don't know how you say it. I didn't want to listen. You know, I was very impulsive. Yeah. But no. And when I thought that I'm gonna come here, I started thinking, okay, you're gonna live alone, so start preparing. So I was thinking, what should I do? And I was telling my parents, let me show me how you iron the clothes and everything. But to be honest, I don't do it here at all. So
I already know. Wow.
Yeah. But no, for me it's not hard to do it. But sometimes you forget to take the laundry out and stuff. It happens. That's not a big issue. The main issue is, I think, when you work and live alone, then your energy depletes.
Yeah.
And you have to do stuff around the house.
That's true. That's true.
I don't know if I'm necessarily gonna go back to Croatia, because when I saw the standard here,
Yeah.
you'll be. My idea for now is to work in another country and then visit Croatia.
Okay.
Because
So you want to work here?
Either here or some other country, yeah. Maybe go to a warmer country. But I don't know, to be honest, when I was in Dubai, that was so fulfilling country.
Yeah, all the high standards there, yeah.
elite people, and then when you're around the elite people, you just start feeling ambitious, you know?
Yeah, of course.
You start seeing so many good cars, then it starts to be a norm. I was thinking about this. And then you go back to your country and you're like, oh, what did I just witness there, bro? Yeah. It's good to be like in a rich country because that influences you a lot to be motivated and ambitious. Do you have questions for me?
What is your goal? What is your goal?
From the study?
No, from this thing. Like, you want to make your channel big, or what do you want to do? You want to brand yourself?
Yeah, I was thinking about branding myself a lot, and I think you have a lot of experience, a lot of opportunities when you have a big social media following.
Okay.
I think in this day in life, I also heard this from one guy, when you learn how to sell yourself, not as your body, but you're like, whatever you have, and that's a very good thing. So, for now, it's just go to grow this and see where it goes. For example, first I wanted to keep it fitness-wise, and then I realized it's kind of a close community. It's not so big, like not everybody trains. And then I put in more lifestyle. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this Foreigners Experience podcast. Make sure to leave comments if you have questions about anything, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Ciao.
Peace.